We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. I got my voice back, guys.
Right? I thought I was going to have it back for this episode, actually.
We are the champions. Okay. No time for losers. Because we are the champions of the world. That was fucking loud.
And on that note, I would like to say L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers, friends. What is this? Episode 4.
Is this 4?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. But you know what? We have
we did a 2.5, right?
2.5, correct? Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
We should have been able to do this episode a long time ago.
No.
It is my fault.
No. It's not your fault. We're busy living our lives.
Raptors were playing.
Raptors were playing. You were traveling.
You're out the country. Yeah, you're taking
a lot of opportunities. A lot of new opportunities. So, Jawar, let's kind of touch base there. How was your trip? How was your trip to LA?
You were talking some. Man, Nipsey is a
Nipsey
topic of every episode.
Every episode.
Yeah. Somehow, some way he's figuring out.
God bless you, sir. Anyways, yeah, LA.
Yeah.
The marathon.
Yeah, it was a random trip. Like, wake up and my dad's like, "Oh, let's go to LA." And it's like for a business trip, and I'm like, "Okay." And didn't believe him, and then he bought the ticket right there, and then I went like the next day, and then we went to his Nipsey's incubator space. He had a little they had his business partner had an event for like all these entrepreneurs and creators to come in and work down there, and they showed a little short film of what they were doing and how they were going to use the space within the community and stuff. So it was pretty cool. It was I got to meet a lot of black individuals. I met a girl that was doing her own podcast that just started around the same time as we did.
Stop banging the table, bro.
I'm sorry.
Tap tap.
Tap tap.
But it was pretty cool. I also got to meet this lady that was also like she does a lot of buildings in LA.
A lot of what?
Like she
architects.
Like, she builds she builds the buildings and does all that.
You know, a black man did that big thing outside the ROM, that pointies.
Oh,
that thing on the ROM.
Yeah, that's Michael Lee Chin.
Michael Lee who?
Michael Lee Chin.
Oh, a Chinese Jamaican guy.
Chinese Jamaican.
Nice.
Does he work at Nice's?
Huh?
Nice.
From Port Antonio, shout-outs there.
Yeah, that was nice. Shout out.
He could be a cousin of mine.
Yeah, relatives. That's
How
amazing.
Incubator space.
It was pretty big. It was pretty big. There was like 3 spaces, like quiet rooms. They had like a nice. They had some nice wings. They had some nice ass wings. Like there was a truck. Wings? No, like a truck came, and there was like these like smoky lemon pepper wings. Yeah.
See OJ's eyes? OJ
yeah. No, but if OJ had these wings, you'd be like, this is good. But that was a good trip. They did a lot of sightseeing, so it was fun.
That's
good. Did you go to Venice Beach?
Yeah, I did. Hoop for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely. That's
like
one spot when you're.
So.
You gotta definitely pull up and treat like NBA Street Volume 2.
How was Roscoe's?
It was alright. It was alright. It was a little bit overrated than I thought.
Overrated?
That and
I
in
can
and
see
out.
it.
That and in and out.
I can see it in your eyes.
I can see it in your smile.
Wow.
That and in and out.
Oh yeah, In-N-Out Burger right here is overrated too.
In-N-Out's overrated too?
Yeah, I like Five Guys better.
That makes sense.
I don't even like Five Guys.
That's
Shake Shack's better?
Yeah, Shake Shack's better.
Shake Shacks are lovely.
Yeah.
Let's take a Chick-fil-A though.
That's some good wine, by the way.
Sounds like you had a good trip.
Good
it was a good trip.
Yes.
Got that off my bucket list.
Good selection tip. Shout out. Round of applause for you, Tip.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Our
smart serve.
Our resident, she has her smart serve.
Yeah,
only in this building though.
Only in this building.
Yeah, don't let her serve alcohol.
So OJ, how was your week? What's new? What's popping? It's been a while.
I went to Ottawa.
Nice.
The morning after we were out on the streets till God knows what time celebrating the RAPCHAZ.
And shout out to Sheldon.
Shout out to Sheldon out in Ottawa.
You got your own home.
You got a home now. You're a cool guy now. I could ask you to borrow money.
Nice.
Yeah, and what else? I went to Ottawa. We went to the parade, celebrating the RAPCHAZ up until today. Still celebrating the RAPCHAZ. Work was okay.
Nice.
Work is work.
Yeah, work is work.
This is the fun work.
Yeah.
But no, my work outside between Thursday and Monday. I had lots of fun.
Amazing. That's all that really matters.
Then I'm back to work now. How about you? Well, we've been seeing each other a lot.
Yeah, we've been seeing it, but I enjoy it. Like, the more we see each other, it's just, just more things to kind of build on.
It's a good time.
More moments to kind of reminisce upon, especially with, shout out to Jamar here, because he kind of captured the final 4 to 5 minutes of us.
Yep.
Just all celebrating.
It's on Instagram.
On social media.
It was meant to be.
Meant to be.
Mr. Seeley did some good work too. Uncle Seeley.
Yeah, shout out Uncle Seeley for real, because he sniper.
Good work. Yep.
American sniper.
Yeah. With one arm.
I gotta give him a shout out.
One arm.
I gotta give him a shout out though, because like for the parade route, like he ended up going the day before.
Yeah.
And then like he went through the whole route.
He scouted.
And he gave me like his notes, like shared it to me. I had like all in-depth notes, and so like on Monday morning, I just was like scrolling through, and I found a nice spot. Stayed there for like 5
I was wondering how you got
amazing.
some.
Yeah, you got some amazing.
Yeah, it's because I was on a ledge.
That's what I'm saying. So
anybody push me, I'd have been done.
Yeah, shout out to the team, man.
You know what you guys are? You guys are like, what's that? What's that movie called with Denzel and the other dude? Two Guns.
Yes, 2 Guns. Mark Wahlberg.
Mike Wahlberg. Those are 2 guns.
Yes, yeah, 2 guns right there. Well done.
We got 2 guns.
Great job, snipers.
Uncle Seeley, you should be here right now, but you got one arm. But we'll use you when you're ready.
Yeah, when you're ready. But yeah, no, my week's been good, man. Work's been busy. I was here celebrating with you guys, obviously, after our championship victory, which I'm still celebrating until someone else wins. So until the following June, when we crown new champions, I'm celebrating. It's a whole year. Yeah, I'm brand new with this whole victory thing for the city. Never won before, so.
My motto this year is like, if someone tries to piss me off, Raptors win.
Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't matter what you do.
That's all I chop it up to now. It's like, so.
I got American Family coming down in the next, I think, in 2 weeks. Well, so they say.
Yeah.
They say they're coming. They never show up. But,
yeah.
I can't wait to rub it in their face, because they've been calling me and saying, Raptors are going to lose this game. I said, shut up. Yeah. Raptors going to lose this game. Shut 100%. Up. The refs can't cheat for you no more. The refs can't cheat for you. And I said, why is it always the refs for you Americans? When your team doesn't win, it's the refs.
Yeah, when I was in LA, like I was watching like game 2 and 3, and it was just weird to hear like them like, oh, it's travel and this and that. And I'm looking at them like,
well, how was it watching basketball in the native LA of the Golden State?
It wasn't as bad. I met a lot of like LA people that were like, they wish that they hope the Raptors win because they're just getting sick and tired of the Warriors winning.
I agree.
I was shocked because I was like, I thought I was gonna hear more like, oh, we want Kawhi, so hopefully the Raptors lose. Yeah. But it was cool. I was really pissed when they hit that shot in game 2, because all I could hear was
you saw the loss.
Yeah, I heard the and I just flipped out. I think I saw Matt Barnes leave like in another bar, but I was just so mad. I was like, what the hell?
It's a lot.
But then game 3, I was rowdy. I thought I was gonna get into a fight.
Do you see a lot of celebrities in LA, like in regular places?
I saw like there was a bar that I was we were gonna watch game 2, and we left because it was just ran packed and it was bougie and stuff. But when I was going for my walk, trying to forget about that shot, I saw Matt Barnes get into a car and just peel out. Nobody like. Yeah. And I saw Cedric the Entertainer when I was leaving LA.
Were you entertained? I asked you that before.
Yeah, well, we dapped each other, so that was enough for me.
That's pretty entertaining.
That's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, that's 100% pretty entertaining.
Shout out Cedric.
Yeah.
Was he still wearing the Steve Harvey collection?
No,
with the long vest suits.
Def Comedy Jam.
He was very. Unless you realized who his face was, he was like just a normal person. Nice. But I just looked at him and I was like, it was just nice and cool.
It's okay.
Go Cedric.
Yeah, that's like when I saw Quincy Jones at LaGuardia last.
You saw fall. Quincy Jones?
I was in the airport at LaGuardia, and I saw Quincy, and my heart stopped. Cause I'm looking around. I'm like, does anyone else see him? Like, it can't be just me seeing
Quincy Jones.
Like, he's being pushed in a wheelchair, yes, by his son, and then I know the Joneses. Like, I keep up with the Joneses.
Keep up with the Joneses. There you go. I was waiting for that.
I'm going to Yuck Yucks, guys. FYI.
Oh, you're performing at Yuck Yucks?
I'm going to work on my material, and I'm going to go there one day.
I'll be the drum guy.
Yeah, please be prepared. But anyways, so saw Quincy Jones, and I didn't make a scene because obviously with celebrities, you don't want to obviously be out there scene. They're probably just trying to go from A to B,
quickly.
I didn't take out my phone or anything, but I saw him, and I'm just like, "You're him," and he's like. And I'm just like, all right, you know what? Respectably, keep moving. I get it. But
just wave.
I'm just like, you worked with like Michael Jackson, with the Princes.
You came up with the French Prince of Bel-Air theme
you
song.
Came with everyone. You worked with so many different talented jazz musicians, hip hop artists, R&B singers, like just talented individuals all around you. Your
very
whole life.
underappreciated legend.
Yes.
Doesn't get the credit.
And this is before the documentary came out on Netflix. This is prior to
the
that.
Documentary?
Yeah, there's the Quincy Jones. I'm not sure if they label it under or put it under the category of docus on Netflix.
Is that the new one? Like it's like pretty. Oh, I forgot.
Yes. No, there's the Black Godfather one.
That's what I was thinking.
The Black Godfather one is pretty good though. I watched that.
Yeah.
I watched half of it. It's Clarence. I can't remember his name, but he was just a very well connected individual, whether it was music, acting, whatever. He was in the room at the right time to build that relationship equity with a number of other people and just kind of bridge gaps for a number of people. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something to watch if you guys have yet to watch it on Netflix.
Rosita
Did
Jones
we talk about
the
When They
director?
See Us yet?
Quincy Jones?
No, Rosita Jones was the director.
Yes.
Okay.
Who?
I think Rosita Jones was the director for the Black Godfather.
Rashida Jones?
Yeah.
Like Quincy's daughter?
Yeah.
Like the white looking woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't going there.
I know. I thought we went back to long back tea. I'm like, we're going.
I like Rashida.
Yeah, I like Rashida.
I wasn't going there.
Please.
I couldn't even think of a joke for Rishi. I don't know enough about her.
Yeah, no, other than that, my week's been great, man. I can't complain, man. Like I said, we see each other a lot. We spend a lot of time together outside of that. So, now we are back and we have a lot to talk about.
We took a break like Adele, okay?
Yeah. We had to live life.
Yeah, live life for a couple weeks, not years like Adele. Speaking of Adele,
yes.
I love Adele.
I love Adele.
I'm happy she's divorced.
Yo, because there's going to be a banger album on the
Give
way.
me some good music.
Yo, are you
30 track.
Yeah, like it's all bars, like all R&B bars, all singing bars.
happy.
Like people are gonna get hurt. People are gonna hear the bars and be like,
so
"Whoa."
happy she's not happy.
Get me choked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another album I'm excited for. Ed Sheeran's album.
Oh, anything. Ed's a global pop star right now.
He's doing like a DJ Khaled type thing.
Oh,
He
yeah?
just has everybody on every song.
DJ Khaled's mad that he's number 2 and he's like
His
dissing.
album's garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that good.
He's dissing Tyler.
No, Tyler's rightfully number 1.
I still haven't listened to it yet,
Igor to me is behind YG's new album. I think Igor is the best album that I've heard this year.
Than Tyler?
No, YG second.
YG second. Okay,
YG second.
Tyler, yet,
Tyler, because Tyler sonically probably has the best sounding album to me, in my opinion, right? But then YG has probably put together the best complete album he's ever put together in years, in my opinion. Like,
so loco,
yo, loco. That's my Taco Tuesday song.
It's Taco Tuesday song. Maria. And they brought Tiger out the woodwork.
Yo.
Tiger. Sorry, I sounded really.
You know what I mean?
I called him Tiger.
Right. T-I-double-G-R. Yeah. That's Tigger. You know what I mean? Like.
I called him Tiger. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you know what I mean. So I'll say that. Like, but Igor is definitely a very well complete album. But you could hear the Pharrell influence on the 4 count on intros of songs and stuff like that.
I was telling Tiff about that the other day. Remember we were talking about the Pharrell 4 count?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I remember. This is embarrassing. Thank God you're not on camera.
And then like comes in banging.
It's pretty embarrassing. She doesn't remember our conversation. Yeah, she made it really uncomfortable.
So strange.
Tiffany, can I have some more wine?
This is so strange. But yes,
Thank you.
Back to our champions, back to our world champions, the RAPCHAZ.
The RAPCHAZ.
Quite a celebration at Nathan Phillips Square and the parade route.
We were there pretty early.
Yeah,
all of us.
Yo, man. Shout out to you guys who got there earlier than me, because like I was gonna wake up, but I closed the night before, and then I was like out like a light for a minute.
Man, I was determined.
Yeah.
Anyone want to top up?
No, I'm still.
I can top up.
We're drinking wine, guys. We have Tiffany, the bartender, doing a great job. The soulless Shaniqua ginger spice is here as well.
Yes.
Shout out to her.
Yes, I like this energy. She's like, you're trying not to die. It's okay. You can laugh. It's okay.
You guys have something to say. Say it. Like to open floor. We just got headphones on.
That's it.
What it do, baby?
There you go. Fun guy. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby? Come on, baby. Talk to me nice, baby. I'd be like, hey, boo boo. What about them picnic baskets?
Oh, we're bringing back Yogi Bear.
Hey, that's a classic.
Yeah, boo boo. You want to go get that picnic basket full of wine and twisted tea?
I'm sorry, Yogi. I can't steal it.
But yeah, no, our world champions. I'm really hoping Kawhi resigns. I think
There's a lot of promising rumors.
a lot of promising rumors.
Went to Niagara Falls yesterday.
Yeah, you know what I
He
mean.
enrolled his daughter in school.
Yes.
Right, so kids don't go to summer school, so
Yeah, 100%. I would love to potentially see us repeat, though it may be
it'll be a lot more difficult.
It's a lot more difficult, and that's fine. I don't mind having the target on our back.
That's
I just really would love to see us repeat.
Well, we welcome it.
But right now,
all of it, because that's what Torontonians do.
We're the champions for now.
Yeah. Yes.
But right now, if like looking at the East at least, we can get to the finals.
Oh, we can get back again. There's nothing.
It depends on how serious Philly is.
Yeah,
to be
honest. And the trades.
They load up.
Yeah. This is going to be a very exciting time, I think, just in general. This is probably one of my favorite time of years because it's like a lot of NCAA players get to see their dreams come into reality. They kind of bridge that gap between college and the NBA. They make it there.
NCAA guy.
Yes, Terrell Green.
Terrell, yes.
Great guy. Running Rebel, so.
Very quiet, but when he speaks, he speaks.
Yeah, he speaks. He's spoken. You know what I mean. A lot of my boys that end up going to play pro overseas or just play in the NBA in general. It's like it's just very exciting to see them kind of bridge that gap and get to live out their dreams. But more importantly, it's the trades. It's the trades, the big contracts. When people
who's getting signed where?
Who's getting shipped out where?
Conley got traded today.
To Utah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that pickup for Utah.
That was a very good pickup for Utah.
But they gave up a lot of people.
Which made me like it for Memphis too.
But he's going to be playing with, what's his face over
Donovan
there?
Mitchell.
Yes, Mr. Mitchell. Yes.
And,
Rudy.
Who?
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Hayes in Memphis in Utah too.
Joe Ingles.
Yeah, they have people.
They still got Jingle Joe.
Yeah, Jingle Joe.
Oh, he's good.
They got players. Favors is a walking double, so that's always clutch. And then Rudy's shot blocker, defensive stopper right there, very impressive. Donovan Mitchell, that's a walking bucket, and to have that control, whereas Donovan Mitchell doesn't have to play the one, he can actually play off ball.
Well, it's not even that. The point guard is a scoring option now. Ricky
Rubio wasn't.
He wasn't.
And I like Rubio, but like he just wasn't the option.
I love Ricky.
Yeah.
I love Ricky.
He's a better backup.
I wonder where he's gonna end up.
I don't know.
That's the good part about this.
That's gonna end up in New York.
I don't know. I'll say Al Horford.
Where?
I say Al Horford's getting that money and somebody else.
Oh no, he's not getting no max money. He's getting what I'm getting at my job.
Well, he's getting that. If he goes, the Knicks probably will, because who is the Knicks gonna get?
Amazing.
But yeah, the parade was a great time. There was a lot of adult Gatorade.
Yes, a lot of adult Gatorade.
There was some champagne, Bel Air.
Yes, Bel Air.
Shots were being taken.
Yes.
It didn't rain. You know, we had the longest parade in NBA history.
Really?
5 hours and 25 minutes.
Yep.
Wow, they timed that, eh? That's documented. Wow, that's
5 hours. It's been the longest parade in NBA history because they could not get through all the.
not bad. It's kind of confusing as to why it was so long. Because that's the thing. It's like they're talking about like how far behind the team was on their parade route. It's like how? What was hindering it? Because you guys had cops. You guys had.
They didn't barricade anything. That's the problem.
Yeah, because I was on Union and like
traffic
I'd say it took about 15-20 minutes for the cops to clear out the people because it was just like
there was no barricades.
There's no barricades on one side of it.
You know how like they barricade Caravana?
Yeah.
There was.
Yeah,
there's there's no barricade.
And where I was, they had to turn on from York to University.
That's a slightly alternate route.
There's a small opening, and people are just crowded.
Yeah, so
right there.
This shows our inexperience. Sorry, guys, we are new to winning.
We're new to this.
But they were also. I don't think they were also expecting 3 million people. That's
it's like 3.5.
But like
that's like
I would expect that.
I don't know if they were expecting that.
For me,
more than like Caravana
fans in Toronto.
It's hockey fans becoming basketball fans, and then tennis fans becoming basketball fans.
And then it's just
anybody.
And then it's all the minorities.
It's just the minorities and sports fans in general. And it's like then people traveling in from other cities and countries to experience.
There's a lot of people from Hong Kong.
Can't prepare for
that. How there was like almost a plane full of people from Hong Kong just coming here.
Yeah,
just to
parade.
To see the city, get into the atmosphere.
I'm ready for that.
Question: If the Leafs won, what do you think would happen?
It'd have burned down.
I probably would have slept.
I wouldn't go.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go the night of, but I might have just like pass by.
Yeah, pass by. Just a quick walk by. I'm like, oh.
I think the city would have burned down.
I would have think the city, like.
It wouldn't have been as civilized.
It would.
I don't know.
You know, some white people get.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like I think
a couple of wobbly pops.
Judging from how Vancouver was with the Canucks,
fucking done.
Judging how the.
I'm sorry for pardon my French. But
yeah, they have a couple wobbly pops and they don't know what's going on.
Yo,
that's what white folk call beer.
Different.
Google Uncle Juice translate.
Right, guys? That would definitely tickle different. I'm telling you, when things tickle different, you just got.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, no. So championship parade went well. Obviously, there were
except
some.
for the rapscallions who decided to.
Yeah, there's a couple casualties in war, unfortunately. So hopefully everyone has recovered and found their loved ones, and everyone's okay and doing well. God bless.
Oh, I have a story for you, but I can't tell you on the mic because it's calling out some people, and I don't want to be that guy. But you're gonna enjoy this. Sorry, if I did that, I said
no, it's okay. It's a story that we can't tell on there. So you know what?
But you'll have a good time with this story.
Always.
See, they're laughing already because they know what I told them already.
Amazing, splendid.
But yeah, so
we got
the
the chance
shooting
to be in that
was
Stampede.
Huh?
We got the chance to be in that Stampede.
Yes, we were in the Lion King Stampede.
Yeah.
Oh man, when Mufasa got tossed off the cliff.
That's how my bag was. That's how I was with my bag. My bag was Simba, and I was Mufasa. I had to grab it.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like,
my goodness.
I couldn't find Tiff. I looked. I grabbed her.
Yeah.
She dropped.
And we
oh no.
She dropped, and someone was.
It was a real Lion King moment.
It was a real Lion King moment. She dropped, and like I caught her, and someone else was riding, and they're about to like literally step on her forehead.
It's a good thing.
And me and Jamar grabbed her up, and I threw an elbow into someone's room.
Yeah, good.
And they dropped.
Good. Yeah, that's why I messaged you guys to make sure you guys are okay. Cause
like instantly, I had to tell my mom I'm okay because right before
so many messages that day. I was like, wow, my family really loves me.
Yeah, no, I had to make sure to reach out and make sure everyone was okay because I had to fly to work real quick. It was busy there at work, like it was nonstop.
It's funny because I wanted to come there after.
My brother, Kendra and Terrell came by and like from.
Speaking of Kendra, we got something for her today.
Yes.
We come bearing, I guess, is it a gift?
No, it's returning.
Yeah, just returning.
Return to sender. Don't worry,
she was gone though after the first Stampede. She was like, I ain't having this.
Yeah, don't worry, family.
Second one,
we got your jersey.
Second one though,
it was a sad moment for me because I was having so much fun, even though I wasn't we weren't in like the madness, like the center of it. Yeah. We still had our own parade, which was fantastic. I'd do it again, live through that moment all over. But
100%.
When it happened, my mood was just.
All right. It deflates the energy in the room.
You know what it felt like? It felt like I was a little kid, and I wanted this Buzz Lightyear for months. Yeah. And I finally get it, and I bring it home, and my brother broke it.
Nice.
That's what it felt like. The whole parade shenanigans. Yeah. They caught the people though, so God bless. No one died. Yeah. God bless those who are hurt.
Yeah, you know.
But the Raptors are champions.
Still champions.
FYI. We can't let a couple people ruin.
Yeah, rain on our parade. You know
sad that some other folks' days folks and families' days were ruined. But you know what? The Raptors are still champions till next year.
Yeah, no, 100%, and that's what it's about. We're gonna make sure we maintain and hold our title accordingly.
It's water. I got that water.
Young kids do better.
I watched Jesus and Mero, their new show on Showtime for the first time.
Oh,
how is that?
It's pretty interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they'd be new.
No.
Damn.
Like it's cool because it's almost like you know how like sometimes like I moderate what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So imagine it was just you two on stage. You guys have the drinks like we have now, right? Like you have wine, that's what you like, and you have rum.
Yeah.
And it's there. Take a sip as the show is going on, and they have this lady off stage.
Yeah.
Who was talking to them, just like, "Yo, did you guys see this?" And they just react on the spot, or they're showing YouTube videos on the spot that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And they react to it. And it's pretty cool. The whole it's different than any other late night show. Like I love James Corden. I like how he has all his guests on at once. Yeah. And I thought that was different. Yeah. And they went even further. In that specific episode I watched, they had Schoolboy Q on, and they interviewed him at like some New York pier. Yes. And then I did see glimpses of that. He performed water on the what's it called? That thing with the horses. That's the ice cream truck song. Carousel. There we go. Right, and they had the strippers shaking their booties. Yes. I felt that water. And then Jesus and Meryl danced in the background. It was a good time. You guys should watch it. Jesus and Meryl. Shout out to you guys. You guys started with a podcast. We're coming for you guys. Yeah. I'm a big fan of y'all. Amazing. I don't have Showtime, so sorry. Yeah, we don't got Showtime, but if I did, I'd watch it. Yeah, I watch it online. I just got a notification. Nets are having doubts about Kyrie. I can see it. All right, he's going to LA. Yeah, he's going to try. To the Lakers. Yeah. You think he's going to the Lakers? If he's not going to the Nets now. Well, we'll see. Crazy. We'll see. Either the Knicks, but... The Knicks? Maybe. I don't know. The only person the Knicks are signing is me. You know what's funny? Because that's all they're going to get. You know what's funny? And I'm cheap. I don't need $1 million. You know what's funny about that? What? The Raptors, not the Raptors. Toronto had the first NBA game versus the Knicks, and yes, that's a good one. Then we didn't have a team for about 50 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then it took another 25. Yeah. And now we have the same as many rings. As the Knicks. The New York Knickerbockers versus the Toronto Huskies. Yes. At Maple Leaf Gardens. Loblaws. Right. Loblaws. That's what it turned into. History. Just a little history for us, for our Torontonians there. One more thing about the Golden State Warriors and the Raptors. How much we have a connection to the two teams. Oh, yeah. Right? We traded Golden State for Vince Carter. They drafted Vince Carter, and we traded for him. Yeah. Steph Curry's dad played here. He used to practice here. There was something else. The Warriors, the Philadelphia Warriors were the first NBA champions. Yes, the Philadelphia Warriors were the first NBA champions. And Vince Carter won the dunk contest in their arena. Well, you know what else we did? We closed Oracle. And we closed Oracle just now. Mm-hmm. We did that. We did that. Raptors are champions. Yeah. So, fun facts brought to you in part by Twisted Tea Original. Oh, if they sponsor us, boy, you guys feel free to sponsor us. Feel free to find us on social media. OJ Williams, Jams Rock, and NC_Elliot on Instagram. That's me. Feel free to reach out and sponsor us if you guys are really willing and able to. I think we're doing a great job here. Yeah, we have you guys on camera. When we post stuff, we're tagging you now. We're tagging you. We might have to get some every episode and tell you guys. Oh, where's Henny T? Imagine we brought his Hennessy. We got some Hennessy sponsors. He'd be here every episode. That'd be great. Shout out Henny T. Shout out. There's something. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go a little not left, but there's been a lot of things going on in the world. A lot of police doing police things to black people in America. Yes, the 13-year-old. It's a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old. 10 times, yeah. Right? What did they do? I don't know what they did. I just heard of the after. That's a very good. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I just know that. But the series of unfortunate events were to follow was a 13-year-old boy was shot 10 times and rushed to the hospital where he later on died. That was in Texas. And then I believe a lady tried to talk down police from shooting another black male who was being arrested for something a crime that he didn't commit or just being wrongly prosecuted. So it's there's also that lady who the cop was saying, I'm gonna put a cap in your ass because her daughter accidentally walked out of the Dollarama. Yeah. Not a Dollarama, but a dollar store. That's I'm Canadian. Yeah. Accidentally walked out the dollar store with a Barbie doll, and the cop was threatening to shoot the mom, and and all kinds of things. Even better yet, close to home, that black lady, I believe it was at Sherway Gardens, that went into the Old Navy. Tiff, what's her name? The Old Navy lady. Stephanie. Yes, Old Navy Stephanie. Shout out Stephanie. No, fuck Stephanie. You know what I mean? Because you know what, this it's just wrongfully policing people and not asking the right questions. People are just they don't ask questions. No one's asking. We're just really utilizing or enforcing their authority on innocent bystanders. You know who has a good song about that? You taking lives. Jay-Z and R. Kelly. Guilty until proven innocent. Hey, talk about it. Right? I don't know.
Or innocent until proven guilty?
No, it's guilty until proven innocent.
Oh, that's awkward. That's super awkward.
Yeah, it's guilty until proven innocent.
No pun intended.
But that's how the cops act.
Yeah, but that's exactly what they're acting.
Yeah,
it's
like the Central Park 5.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, that was really well done too.
Did we talk about that already?
We didn't.
I don't think we did. But quickly, there's this girl when I was in LA. We were talking, and she was like, the one thing that she kind of opened up, and I was like, you're right, kind of with. She's like, cops will encourage like everybody to snitch on everybody, but they don't snitch on themselves.
Yeah,
they don't snitch with each other.
Yeah.
Wow,
so that shows their quote unquote, loosely quoted, gang affiliation, because it's legit one of those situations where it's like they look out for each other, but they're not gonna look out for the people that are in questioning of said crime that's being accused or forced upon them.
Ice Cube said it best. The LAPD is the biggest gang in America.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
Next to the NYPD.
Yeah, right behind
and then any other
Tennessee and
Memphis, any other rural police.
It's unfortunate because it gives me an unsettling feeling.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
It's a bit nerve-wracking because it's like, if I was to have a child and my child decided to go play pro, like college or sports or whatever in the States or whatever the case may be, it's like I have to now train my child to be well informed and know their rights and their laws and all that kind of stuff, and speak when spoken to, and don't speak without me present, and don't move, don't reach into your pocket, because if you grab your ID, they
I'm trying to call my dad and they reach into your phone, gun, and then now.
You know what I mean? It's like, there's a bunch of unfortunate events that have unfolded because of these falsely accused and there's a weapon and there's no weapon at the end of the
Why
day.
do we think it hasn't really happened in Canada, but like these American police, why do you think they're so trigger happy? Outside of the obvious racism.
Yeah. Outside of that topic, I think it's because they're just going based off of habitual traits that a certain culture or certain people.
It's a good word, habitual.
You know what I mean? Because it is. It's like certain things that have been habitually, whether it's carried out by our people in our own culture or like things that they see or know to be the norm, the consistency, they play the numbers rather than giving people the opportunity to prove themselves innocent, right?
I think it's fear.
It's fear.
It's a lot of fear.
Right, it's that subconscious fear, but it's fear, and that's why, that's like with insecurities, one thing I'm very big on, it's like, if I didn't create that insecurity, you have no right to be insecure with me.
Now, do you think also that, like, I read this somewhere, like someone asked this question, I forget who it was, but like, do you think that a lot of, not now so much, but like, what's the word? I'm trying to find a good word. Forget it. I'm not Webster. The gangster music that was out back in the day, how you had people who actually were in the streets, doing wrong and would have police records and all that stuff, but now they're people of power. Right? Do you think that police now are trying to, well, not now, but do you think that it could have stemmed from that? Like,
history, I think history in general was like, if I was to do anything based off history, then I would be lacking faith in not believing in change.
Yeah, 100%.
In the future, you know what I mean? It's
but
like,
it's tough to have faith.
It's tough to have
change
faith
in this current climate.
In this current climate, it's very tough to have that kind of belief in the change in the system and everything's gonna grow and be better and stuff like that. When certain things, and it's like, as much as there may be people that are trying to be proactive in these situations and speak out, whether it's on CNN, like Amanda Seales and Angela Rye and so on and so forth, that are speaking out and really being activists in these fields in our current day and age. It's very little change. There is change, so I want to focus more so on the positive change that is occurring, but it's like there needs to be more continual voices.
See, that's the thing, like, there are people there who are trying to change.
Yeah.
But there are also people from the same community pulling back,
handicapping the change and
like,
enabling it.
We're here talking like we don't talk anything negative, right? We're here doing what we're doing. We've created our own platform.
100%.
But there's gonna be someone who looks and sounds just like us, who's not gonna be happy or appreciate what we're doing, and their voice is gonna be taken as louder than ours.
Oh, 100%.
And that's what bugs me, because it's like with anything. I think now I think about it, it's like it's almost human nature in fact. Like I could tell you, good job Nathaniel, good job Jamar, and you'd be like, cool, thank you. But now I'll say, you didn't do this well, you didn't do that well, and you take it harder than what I was saying.
Yeah, you avoid the optimism of that whole transaction. In that conversation, you know what I mean? Everyone's just going to focus on the negative outlook.
And that's why, like with anything in life, right? Like, you look up a restaurant or you're trying to book an Airbnb, you'll see all the negative comments because people will go out their way to say the negative. But when there's something good, they'll be like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I'll go back. Yeah. But they won't.
They don't do a very good job of weighing out the pros and the cons.
No. That's what's wrong with people.
Yeah.
You just react.
Yeah, it's just a straight reaction.
Instant reaction.
So it's like the cops. Yeah. They react. Pull up the gun. Bam, bam. Yeah. We'll deal with it later. I'm innocent. He's not.
Yeah.
And now he's not there
to defend his case.
No black boy is not there to defend himself.
You know, and it's like there's been a number of cases like that, whether it's females getting shot by cops. There was a story most recently where a pregnant female was shot by a cop.
What happened there?
That story, I skimmed it. I read it briefly online and did a little bit more research on it, but I can't seem to pull it up from my notes right now, but I did see it. And it was just a bit disheartening. I think the fact that they're even treating women from our culture like this is very unsettling for me personally. Just because it's like, we're all people at the end of the day, and it's like we're just not given the fair shot.
No, because we appear different.
You know what I mean? And it's like what are you doing this based off of? Like has anyone been shot by a female? Okay, there may be a case. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not gonna. I don't know, right? But there may be a case where a female has shot a cop,
or a black cop has shot a white kid.
You know what I mean?
Oh. Sorry, speaking of which, there's a TV show about that. Fox did like a 10-episode miniseries about a cop that shot an unarmed white kid. Wow. And it was pretty good. Yeah. It's called Shots Fired. One of my boys, he's acting in it with Sanaa Lathan.
Amazing.
But yeah, you guys
shout out Sanaa.
Shout out Sanaa. Loving basketball.
Old time sake.
Whatever she else has been in. I don't love basketball, but she is age lovely, but that's not the point. But yeah, so there's a TV show that shows the opposite side, and I think it was very well done. It doesn't change my outlook on police and everything, but just as something to watch, just to get the gears turning.
Get the gears turning.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. You guys should watch that. It's called Shots Fired.
I'm sorry to do
this.
No,
it's okay.
You do.
You gotta read the whole thing. I'm sorry to do this.
It's okay. Instagram.
It's okay.
I was dying. I was reading. I was like,
yo, that's the funny. Jamar over there dying. I'm like, hey.
Okay, it's a Bleach Report.
Why you apologizing?
It's a Bleach Report thing. Oh, I lost it.
Nice.
After the Raptors went up.
The most fun guy ever.
Shout out to Sanaa Lathan for Napoli Ever After. Has anyone watched that? Have you guys watched Napoli Ever After?
I have not watched that yet.
I watched half of it. I watched it when I was going to sleep, obviously, so it was like I need to rewatch it. But I think it's pretty good. It's very
good. Have you guys watched it?
I watched it twice.
Was it nice?
Amazing.
Yeah,
oh, you watched it twice?
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Oh, 100%. Yeah? You watched it twice, it must be nice.
No, you never watched it.
Yeah, you don't watch things.
I just really love Sonali.
Sorry?
Yeah. It's a fan favorite, 100%.
Oh, you've seen it on Netflix, but you never watched it. And Shanika, you've watched it. You think it was pretty nice? Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a look-see. Wow, this picture's
give it a look-see.
Yeah, give it a look-see.
Very, very Caribbean of you.
Bleach Report. After the Raptors went up 3-2 on the Bucks, Nick Nurse told a story about winning Game 1 of the D-League Finals but not finishing the series at home. Kawhi interrupted and joked, "In the D-League, I'm done listening to this." Damn.
That's funny. Fun guy.
And the picture that is shown is hilarious.
Nice. Oh, whoever
picked the picture and the caption.
Yeah, good for them.
Shouts to you, Omar.
Shouts to you. Sorry, we kind of went off track there, guys.
Really
so whoever those
it's all good, man. Come on, man.
Whoever those who turned us off,
been a minute.
back to basketball, turn us back on.
Right.
Question: Have you guys ever been wrongfully? Have you guys ever been
I already know where
poorly policed?
Jaywalking ticket. You already know about this.
Tell the story.
All right. Story of the day. So
Jamar always has a story.
Yeah,
every episode.
Yeah, this is my new segment.
New segment.
Yeah. So
Champ story.
all right. So I think this is about 10 years ago from now, and I remember I was supposed to meet up with OJ, and I think shouts to Janelle and Brittany from Mary's.
Oh, shout out Janelle and Brittany. I was in
Baha Door
I was in Ottawa with Brittany. No, not with Brittany. Fuck Brittany.
Janelle.
She couldn't come. I love Kim Kidding. I love you. Janelle was in Ottawa with Tiff and I.
Yeah, shouts to Trini. But yeah, so I think she was having a get together, and so I had to take the Durham Region bus. And if y'all have ever taken the Durham Region bus,
it sucks.
It sucks. And so especially after 7:30. So and I was taking it at 9. So I was waiting for the bus, and it passed me, and it was pitch black. So I do what I always do best. I run.
You run. Yep.
Yeah.
Jamar's very good at running.
Really good at running.
Fast feet.
Running at everything. So I was trying to run for the bus, and I was crossing, and I know I saw a cop, but I wasn't thinking about him, and he was close, but like good enough that I could run away.
Yeah, exactly.
And I peeled out.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to catch the bus. I don't. So I'm like, okay, I'm going back home then. So as I'm walking home, I see the cop is just chilling, waiting.
Nice.
Thinking,
Campers.
I'm wondering, like, I guess he thought it was coming.
Yeah.
And he just took me, put me over, told me, like, this and that, put me in the back of the car. So I'm like, I don't know what I did, but okay. So I go, I text my dad, because I'm literally around the corner from my house.
You're like almost across the street, like
at
basically.
that point in time,
Bro, I could have been home, like, literally a minute later.
Yeah.
If that cop wasn't there. And so I text my dad. I'm like, I'm in a cop car around this, like, the street. Can you come help me?
Yeah.
And so my dad comes, and I can hear them arguing, commoding, and all this. And all I can hear after is like, if you say one more word, I'm arresting your son. And I just turned to the thing. I'm like, wait, what the?
Arresting me for what? Like,
I was like,
on
what?
On what grounds?
What did I do?
You know what I mean?
And so I ended up getting a jaywalking ticket.
Anyone need a top up, by the way?
Yes, I'll take it.
It wasn't too crazy and serious, but
Tiff really enjoys his job.
you, sis.
yeah,
The good
trying to
stuff.
make us live our best life. But yeah, moral of the story is I got a jaywalking ticket, which I've never heard of in my life.
But I think the approach with cops, and I get it, but the fear I understand, but it's like you have to understand they're a higher position of authority in their position, their job, and their role.
Abuse their power.
They abuse their power. They definitely do. Thank you. And they take advantage. And they're bullies. They're bullies in a lot of
100%.
situations. Because, like, for me as an adult male, like, I've been in situations where I've been wrongly profiled and so on and so forth, and it's like they get aggressive, but when I see them do it to women and children,
That's when it gets really
that's
bad.
when I actually get strongly irritated.
And it sucks because you can't say nothing.
Yeah, and it's like, because they're really willing to, like, kill you about whatever you say. And it's like, you say one more word, like, and this is not the third. And I'm like, listen. But the thing is now at this point, and, like, for me, because the people that I've idolized throughout my history, whether it's, like, Huey P. Newton, like, Black Panther Party people, Tupac, Malcolm X, Che Guevara, Muhammad Ali, and so on and so forth.
Shakur.
You know what I mean? Like, shout out for real. But it's like, idolizing these people, it's like, I've never been afraid to kind of be that outspoken person and be willing to be the human sacrifice for a greater cause.
Up to an extent.
To an extent. But it's like, for me and my people, it's like, once I see that we have the same complexion, I'm gonna make sure I stand.
Oh, you're gonna, of course, you're 100%. You're gonna speak up.
Yeah, I have to, because if not me, then who else?
Yeah.
How many people have to die before this change is made? You know what I mean?
There was one time actually, me and Jamar were in a car. right? My parents, we were like, what, 18, 19?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my parents, they just bought a new car.
Nice.
They bought a Lexus.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me touch it. Right, and at that time, I don't have a car, but they wouldn't let me touch it. And no, the one day they let me touch it, I said, yo, Jamar, I got the Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go paint the town. Let's go paint Pickering red.
Yeah, nice.
AKA sit in Tim Hortons or Jack Astor's and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I pick him up. We're driving, and as we're driving, we see 2 cop cars pulling over this one car.
Mm-hmm.
And as any other, did I stop it? No, we're still
you're good.
As any other driver would do, they kind of slow down and give a little peek. And it was the summertime, so our windows were open, so they could see 2 black dudes in a new Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
One cop got back in his car and followed us.
Yeah.
And so, like, we noticed it. So we're driving, we're making this turn and that turn.
Just to test it out, just to
see if they're really following us.
We had a destination where we're like,
we took the long way, to see if they're really following us.
Fair enough.
And they were. So we decided, okay, let's turn into this Tim Hortons drive-through.
Yeah.
We didn't order nothing. We just drove through the drive-through.
Yeah.
And at the other end, there was the cop.
Nice.
We went back onto the main road, back onto Kingston Road.
kept following us.
And again, we were 18, 19, so we were young and dumb. We decided to open every window and the sunroof in the car and blast "Fuck the Police."
Yep.
Amazing. That would have been for all.
We're still young and dumb.
We were young and dumb. We didn't
You guys
know
know
where this was going to go. Thankfully, nothing happened. The cop pulled up beside us. We opened the windows, and I turned the volume up, and we looked at him, and he drove off.
Amazing.
That could have went left.
That could have went very left.
That's pretty Drake,
especially if he had like an ego complex, or like, you know what I mean, a ego complex in which that would hinder his own personal judgment in that moment.
If he had got an ego, who are these 2 niggers bumping niggers with attitude? Who are these niggers with attitude?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Right.
Shout out Ice Cube and Eazy-E, rest in peace.
You know what I mean?
Dr. Dre.
That could have been very left, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful that it didn't go as far left as it could have.
My brother got racially profiled too. He was accused of stealing someone's bike while walking home. Yeah. And the bike was stolen somewhere where he's never been before.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even remember where he told me it was, but he's like, I never been here before. And I don't know what you're talking about. And they grilled him.
Yeah.
And after it was like an hour, they're just on the street asking him questions. He knew he didn't do anything, so that's why he answered everything. So I didn't do nothing, and came back to my house. My dad was furious. Like, he was about to.
Why do people go at Omar? Why do people go at Omar?
Omar's a great guy. For those who don't know my brother, he's a great guy. Very quiet, does his thing, plays Super Smash Brothers and Pokemon, gets paid for it. He's doing his thing. God bless him.
He's like top 10, one of my favorite guys.
I might bring him on one day.
Yeah, we have to. I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
Bring on Omar one day. See what he got to say. He's very knowledgeable. Yeah. If he's not playing video games, he's watching CNN.
Hey man, politics as usual. That's exactly what it is.
I like that. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So guys, tell me. I haven't looked into it. Only because I was very into the Raptors, and that's not an excuse.
Yeah, that captured a lot of our attention.
Right? I was very into the Raptors, and I didn't care. Not care, but I did not look into. If it didn't say Raptors in it, I did not care. Yeah. Well, not care, but I didn't look into it.
Yeah.
Very invested. But there's been a lot of stuff going on in Sudan.
Yes.
So I'm gonna break that down for you.
Slavery. It's
a lot of things.
I read there was
there's a government overtake.
There's a president in power who stepped down, or did he pass away?
I think he stepped down.
He stepped down because.
But it was he was there for almost 40 years.
There's a lot of peaceful protests on the scene, right? There's a lot of peaceful protests, and I'm just saying what I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Protests, peaceful protests, regardless of what. He was there he was in power for a very long time.
Yes,
and he
stepped 36 down, years, I think. 36
and then
years.
the military took over.
Mm-hmm. And from there,
that's when it went south.
Yeah.
Yep. South from there, rapings and killings of men and women, children being kidnapped and slaughtered and dumped in the Nile, all that type of stuff. And it's like it's very grotesque the way they're carrying out these things, because they're treating it like, honestly, it's like, you know how like we watch and we do our research on history and these type of things. You hear about these things in like whether it's the 1960s to like 1980s, maybe during the apartheid when Mandela was locked away and stuff like that.
I saw that guy speak, by the way, in my life.
Yo, I would have loved to have
saw him speak. I was too young though to understand. I was in grade 2. He came to the Rogers. He came to the Sky Dome.
Yes, Sky Dome. Shout out for
But
those who know the Sky Dome.
My mom is very. For those who know my mom, she's very. She's very aggressive when it comes to knowing who you are and where you're from.
Yeah, that's good though.
My mother's very, very aggressive, using Nathaniel's favorite word.
Yes,
shout out to Pauline.
Shout out to Money Mike, who's
shout,
always aggressive.
Shout out to Prim.
Yes.
To Sister Pauline.
Shout out.
Yeah, Sister Pauline Prim. She goes by. She wears a lot of hats.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she took me to see Nelson Mandela speak, and
I've seen a lot of speeches. Obama.
I've seen Obama, Nelson Mandela, and the Raptors win the championship.
Hey,
talk to me.
You gotta talk to OJ nice.
Talk to me
That's
nice.
OJ Williams.
Yeah.
Listen,
Orette
Orette
Benjamin Williams.
Yes, full name.
NBA champion.
NBA champion. Listen, let me stop.
All my social media.
I was gonna finish with the.
All my social media has comma NBA champion.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that today. I'm like, you know what? I like that energy.
I'm an NBA
You're
champion.
NBA champion.
I'm part of the team.
Yes.
Okay? I'm getting my replica ring.
Yes, you're brand new.
All right. Anyways, I'm brand new. Yes, I'm new to this winning shit, and I'm gonna stick to this forever. 2019 is the best year.
Talk to you nice. Talk
to me nice. Orette B. Williams, not Michael B. Orette B.
Orette B.
All right.
There we
Anyways, I forgot where I was.
No, we're talking about Sudan and the crisis that's going on over there. Yeah.
But yeah, my mom, very, 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 aggressive and active, and making sure that me and my siblings are
aware
where we came from, who we are now, and where we are going. Like, she made me watch Amistad when I was in grade 2.
Yeah.
I watched Amistad in grade 2. It changed my whole view on everything as a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Still remember it. I was crying. She said, "No, watch it. You need to see this."
Yeah.
And she made me watch it. Here's a funny thing. Here's the reason why she made me watch it. We were driving somewhere. I forget. We were driving east. Right.
Yeah.
We lived in Scarborough, Kennedy and Finch area.
Okay.
We're driving east, so we're passing Morningside and all that stuff. And I had friends who lived in the Malvern area and everything like that.
Yeah.
And just hearing how they described their area, they used the word ghetto. Yeah. So we're passing when in the 401, you see the Walmart.
Yeah.
You've been seeing it for
exactly
years.
The area. Yeah.
Right. I said, look, that's the ghetto Walmart, and it was over from there. She got so mad at me. Again, I was only probably 8 to 10 years old. She got so mad at me that she said, "You know what? This is it." She bought me every Black History book, showed me every movie.
Oh, 100%.
Right. She made me write stuff.
And made sure you understood.
Made sure I understood
yes.
where that word came from, and to make sure I never ever say it again. And to this day, everyone knows me. That word does not come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Because of my mother. But going back to Sudan.
Yes.
Right, like I said, I haven't read much, but is there any sign of it stopping, or is there any kind of...
It doesn't seem like honestly, the way the momentum's going, it seems like it's going to be a ongoing battle for at least another year. Like I said, the military forces are fighting against the people, and they want, I believe... correct me if I'm wrong once again, they are looking for a government where it's ran by the people and for the people.
But they have to beat the
military forces. And but besides the fact of all that, it's people are still being slaughtered at alarming rates. People are, men and women, being raped and killed and dropped into the Nile. Kids are being killed and just dropped into
Can we call it a genocide?
It is I would definitely consider. Okay. I would categorize it as that, for me personally. But it's just very surreal to be kind of living in this day and age where this is a thing. You hear about in the history books and just throughout time how. People that have heard about the World War II genocide of Jewish people and stuff like that, and the things that have gone on in Africa, whether it's the slave trade and stuff like that, or just even in more recent months where there was a slave trade in Sudan prior to all this. Like, there were people like that. Like,
so here's my thing. Do you guys think? I'll ask a lot of questions.
No, it's good. This is good.
Do you guys think that this stuff happens in these countries because, like, it almost feels like North America, specifically America, has still the racial tension. Nowhere near as bad as it used to be, but do you think that those folks are still living in the past? Like, it's almost like...
It's an archaic way of thinking, yes.
Yeah, right? Like, they think that, like, it's still, like, MLK and Malcolm and... Those folks have never.
It's an old generation.
Yeah, they don't have that over there.
Yeah. In Africa, because with the apartheid and all that, like at least for me.
Yeah,
like,
but they had the Patrice Lumumbas, like people like that. Like there's
the Desmond Tutu.
The Desmond Tutu. Yeah, I mean, it's like
Mandela's
so they have the people there, but it's like I think it's more
not
so
structured.
It's
right
not
now.
structured.
Like the whole
no
continent right now is just for hundreds of years right now. It's been unorganized.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think, like, at least what I've noticed in this decade, because there's been a lot of revolutions, there's been a lot of this in different African countries, where it just seems like, at least from what I've noticed, is that people are starting to be like, honestly, I want my country back. I want my land back. And the
elders are teaching, the parents are teaching.
Yeah.
It's the children, and then...
Yeah, and it's like, I want my country back, and the people that have like systematically controlled it is resisting that as far as they can.
Yes.
And when a government now is at their backs and the people are kind of like fighting back, they're kind of gonna use their force to kind of like pull back, and that's what Sudan did.
I see you.
That's what Sudan did. Like the people finally said, okay, enough's enough, and they're like, okay, I bet, okay.
Well, that's what. And again, history always repeats itself because that's what has happened throughout history.
Continuously.
Right? The man, quote unquote, does what he does, and then the people overpower the man. Even though the man has weapons, the man has money, the man has resources, there's only so many bullets a gun could hold.
But the difference, like with like Africa, is like they're not as like they can clean it off like in America. Like America can America could do that, and then like
bury it.
With the media and everything that they have, it could look like okay, it was justified.
Yeah, but now you can't even fly to Sudan.
Yeah,
you can't. It's a no-fly zone.
Something happens in America. You're
still go. Really.
Martha, Rick, and little Susie and Timmy. Still going on their vacation to Palm Springs.
Oh, 100%.
Right, those are white people references, by the way.
Nice.
Well, not guys, those listening. Wow, that was pretty heavy to take in. Now I got to do my research.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot going on, but you know what? Other than that, there's been just in our own city, there's just been a lot of progress. Like I said, we are now NBA champions, and like there's been a lot more people that are trying to network and progress and kind of build brands and join forces and really build and lead a change.
Really happy, like throughout these NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Aside from the RAPCHAZ being champions.
Yeah.
I was watching something yesterday, and Mark Spears, is that his name?
Yeah.
The writer.
Yes.
ESPN.
Yes. ESPN.
He was talking about how Toronto doesn't get the love it deserves. Like a lot of these ESPN guys, Fox Sports, all that stuff, they love Toronto.
Yeah.
And they could write about it and talk about it all they want, but because we never got the coverage, right? We don't get we've been in the playoffs for what, the last 6 years?
6 years.
And we've been top 3
consistently.
Top 3 in the East, top 5 in the league for the last maybe 4 years.
Exactly.
And we haven't got a Christmas game.
No.
Right? So
now we're just forcing people's hand.
It's ratings, right? Because no one's gonna everyone assumes because the Raptors reside in Canada, they're soft because Canadians are soft. It's like all of a sudden now I'm an American-born player, right? I'm Zion Williamson. I get picked to the Raptors. Oh, Zion's soft.
Yeah.
Because he has Raptors across his chest.
Yeah.
And that's what now a lot of the American writers now are saying, guys, that is wrong. Except for Chris Broussard. Fuck that guy. I think Fox Sports, aside from Shannon Sharp.
What I kind of noticed, like...
Shout out Shay, that's the OG.
Uncle Shay.
Yeah.
What I kind of noticed with this Kawhi trade after is just how, like, when the media, how they set it up. Like, when you realize who they're...
Oh, I still have mine.
I'll pop that. Yeah. But what I kind of noticed, like, especially with the LA stuff is just like...
Speak from your experience. We got to get CJ back and Jamar talking about their trips to LA.
No, but it's just like... Well, when I went to LA, I realized one thing, and because I passed by the Staples Center, is that the ESPN studio is literally next door to the Staples Center,
right there.
So what I always realized, like after the Kawhi Leonard trade, is like, okay, the Lakers haven't been relevant, and the Clippers are but it's still the Clippers, like they're still a LA team.
It's still LA team,
but LA is where there's a lot of studios. It's Hollywood, all this. It's probably a recruitment center.
Yeah,
in some ways.
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah,
LA is the NBA YMCA.
Yeah, so that's why you hear always.
Get a job.
That's why you hear always the Laker talk and the Clipper talk, and people are like, "Why are you always talking?"
It's because they're right there.
Because it's like pretty much right there.
Right.
It's same, and it's like that with New York and Connecticut.
Well, because New York,
you got the
ESPN studios in New York.
Yeah.
And then you have a 45-minute drive to Connecticut.
And the
ESPN studios there too.
And it's not too far from Boston. It's not too far from Philly.
Yeah, everything's right
Brooklyn
there.
And all we got is TSN and Sportsnet.
Yeah.
Who cover hockey even when the Leafs even when the Leafs
all six Canadian teams
allow me to play.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
No,
the Leafs, and the Leafs hard. Random black dude that never skated in his life, and that will be the story for the year. And the Raptors won the championship. They're still talking about hockey now.
Yeah, I know.
That's why
they're still talking about the Stanley Cup, and there was no. What was that fact I told you guys?
We were the most watched playoff sport game in history.
No, not even that. A Canadian team hasn't won the Stanley Cup
in like 30 years.
In like our lifetime.
Yeah.
Like 1986, I think.
Yeah.
Or 1980.
We weren't alive the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup. But yet, hockey's gonna hawk. White people are gonna white. I don't know. Is that a thing?
That's nice. I like that one.
Hockey's gonna hawk.
At least outside
Hockey's
of Toronto.
gonna hawk and white people's gonna white.
Yeah, at least in Toronto.
Like white people's gonna white. Yeah, I'm here for that. Like I feel like it's the truth. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Listen, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, man, that was. Yeah, it's still surreal because the energy's still buzzing. There's still that buzz in the city.
The Rapchaz are champions.
I don't know why, but I have a different energy now. Listen, I don't know if it's because like this is like a childhood dream that
I told everyone, call me by my full name. If I don't like you, call me by my full name and put NBA champion on the end. If you're writing me an email, put Theyre Oret, NBA champion.
NBA champion. I need all that energy because
don't talk to me any other way.
No, don't talk to me less than I am a champion now.
If you haven't known me for
not a champion bubbler.
Don't call me.
I don't bubble like soup. No.
I don't know nothing.
I am a champion, NBA champion.
We are the NBA champions. With that being said, one more time, the Raptors are champions. Champs.
God.
Yeah,
what it do, baby? That is podcast episode 4.
Yes, sir.
We follow us on social media. What's the social media for the podcast? Is there a dot in there? It's at p.o.d.cast.
Let me get it right.
Amazing.
I've been wrong a lot.
No, it is dots. There's dots. p.o.d.cast.
Yes.
Cast. C-A-S-T for those who can't spell.
Yes.
There's also Jams Rock.
Yeah.
There's Jams Rock. Jams with a Z.
Yeah.
NC_Elliott.
Still trying to get
and
that
OJ
boyfriend
Williams.
service out.
But again, you guys could type my name, but don't call me that if I don't know you. I'm Red Williams, the champion.
The champion.
With that being said, podcast out.
Nice.